Hi. Let's see here. I did my nails with some builder gel. I will do this is just clear builder gel. You can kind of see how short my nails were before I did that. Anyway, it was starting to hurt, so I put the builder gel on and it doesn't hurt anymore. And I can run my fingers through my hair without them getting caught, so that's kind of nice. They were getting all chipped and gross, so looking good. So I'll wait until after my scan, which is next Tuesday, before I put some poly gel on there and do my Valentine nails. I have a little bit of scan anxiety. We'll find out if that speck on my back is still there. I think it might be. It still hurts. We'll see. We'll see. That's my normal scan. I get scanned every 6 months. It's a PET scan for stage 4 cancer. I have breast cancer. So far, the mets are only in my lungs. And we'll see what that speck on my back means. They might start radiology. I'll find out everything next week. I'm not going to think about that. I'm going to drink a bunch of water and maybe try to nap a little more. I'm kind of tired. Jerry has another cold. Jerry has another cold. I don't want to get another cold. I'm kind of like, ah. But he's already getting over it. It's only been like 3 days. So he seems like he's killing it pretty quick. But I feel bad for him because he just seems like he's not feeling really well, you know. Yeah, that's pretty much it. News, weather, and sports. I've been playing again at GAIAONLINE. I've been playing Zomagod, their little game on WaterFox browser to play ZOMG. Zomagod? ZOMG? How do you say it? But I think it would be fun if they just had more members there. I think it would be more interesting. So, I know they tend to get together a lot more on Discord now, so it'd be really cool if they had more players there. So if you've ever played at GAIAONLINE, it's not, you know, those games are still going. Those things are still active, so check it out. Not much else to say other than I love you and I hope you are having a great day. Okay, so this is the IV they have to start to get the radioactive solution in so they can read my test results. So this is for my PET scan. And then I have to wait an hour and then I can get the scan because they have to let all of this go through first. That's it. Here's an outfit that I made based on this hat that my sister got for me. Unfortunately, we've had a relatively warm winter here in Wisconsin, but since this picture was taken, I've worn this a few more times. Like it was a Valentine's Day sort of outfit, my little pink boots. So my sister says this is a fox hat. I thought it was a bunny hat. So your opinions. But yeah, this is the winter outfit I put together to go with the hat. So most everything is from Amazon. The boots are from Amazon, and the sweater vest, I think I got that from Shein. All right, so back to the rest of my update. Look at this pretty thing Jerry bought me for Valentine's Day. I have just been so not on my game lately. This is a real rose that is encased in water. This is hollow with a rose in there. And it lasts like 90 days. So anyways, I've had this since Valentine's Day. He probably bought it like a few days before that. This is just an air bubble on the top. It kind of moves if I move it. Yeah, I don't want to move it too much. Anyway, isn't that pretty? So this is kind of a test to see how this works. And it's daytime. I think this will work better at nighttime, but I went and got this really pretty background with butterflies and trees. Like just kind of a pretty, I don't know, and then we've got lights for behind it. Anyway,
This is Bungie sitting in the window up here. So, yeah, it needs to be done at probably more at night when I don't have so much light behind it and stuff. But anyway, okay. And it's huge. This thing is huge too. So I just thought I would do a little video. I'm not sure about the colored lights. I might change them. They look a little Christmassy to me. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm doing really well. I had a cold for about a month. They had to take me off Ibrance. I was so tired, and I got so depressed. I didn't even shower for almost 3 weeks. That's what depression is like. And I do take my antidepressant, but I think that also if you haven't been sick in a while and you have cancer on your mind a lot, yeah, so I think that it was easy for me to mix up sick for depressed. But anyway, I had a scan. I had my PET scan done. All right, so I got my results, and the results are really good, really good. That spot on my back shrank. But now the only thing I changed was RSO. I added 60 grams in 90 days, so I'm not on it right now. And that shrank it, or at least, when I told my doctor the only thing I changed was this, she was like, can you stay on it? And that's the oncologist. The oncologist doesn't come out to see us very often because they're dealing with sicker people or whatever they have to do. Oh, I'm so red. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so I can't afford to stay on the RSO constantly, but where it's legal, that 60 grams in 90 days is the regimen that you're supposed to stay on, a gram a day for a while. So I don't really have the means to do that and keep traveling for that and so forth, because that 90 days, you really do need that 90 days to do it all, because wow, you have to start with a little pin. I put them in, they come in syringes, and then I inject them into empty capsules, and I take them orally. If you have cancer, if your cancer has gone to your liver, you want to take a suppository instead. Don't smoke it, because that's just another carcinogen. But ingesting it safely, get it from a reputable source. And there is an election coming up in Wisconsin. The Supreme Court keeps voting it down, because I'm not going to get into your politics, but whichever way you lean, you know which party keeps voting it down. And right now we have a chance to shift that in Wisconsin so that we can at least get this passed. I can't even get medical marijuana. I can't even get a marijuana card here. There's nothing, not even, unless you're an 8-year-old with a certain very specific kind of seizure disorder, you're not getting medical marijuana here in Wisconsin. That's just that. And I know people are just move, but my life is here. My most of my family is here. My husband's job that is our insurance is here. I can't just afford to just take it, I don't even know what, if I move somewhere, what is Michigan's, what is their policy? If you end up without insurance, Wisconsin has Badger Care. That's something to consider. So just move is not in my, that's not a thing that's just possible. Just go get it is not a thing that's just, it's $1,500 for a 90 days regimen. That's $1,500. I could grow it here practically for free if we just changed the laws. And just getting the law changed doesn't even mean that it'll be changed where I live, because it goes usually county by county. But you have to pass the Supreme Court in the state first, because they're going to fight it. It's not just going to get passed. So I don't want to tell you which party that is. I don't want to get into politics here, but you know what I'm talking about if you're in Wisconsin and you're into politics at all. You know who I mean when I say, please vote with me to get this passed. Please. We could help cure cancer, or at least a better treatment for it, a less invasive treatment for it. So please consider voting with me if you believe me and I know this is very anecdotal experience. I don't just want to get high. First of all, there are better ways to get high. Second of all, I have access to pain medications. I mean, I'm not looking to just get high. I'm looking to live longer. And this was kind of a Hail Mary. Like I said in the beginning, I thought maybe this was snake oil. But how do you fool a PET scan? How do I convince people how big that is? That's huge to me. How do I convince you to let me try it? I'll be the test subject if you want. It's worked on me. I've had good results, but is that a placebo effect? We can't even study it. I mean, it has to be legalized in order to study it. Okay, so I'm just asking for them to have the right to study it, even if you're not ready to give me a med card. So please consider voting with me. We could help save lives. We could help improve lives. And this isn't just for grown-ups. And I'm 50, but this could help children. This could help women with new mothers with babies that are getting diagnosed with this disease. I have metastatic cancer. That's stage 4. There's no get well soon. The well-intentioned get well soon cards I've gotten. Thank you. But there is no get well. There's no bell we're going to ring. This is a terminal disease, and it can be treated for some people, but some people don't respond to treatment the way I'm responding. Please help us get better treatment for these people that might work for them in Wisconsin. Please. I know this sounds so dramatic, but you gotta understand this is not just life, but quality of life. And shrinking cancer is not a small thing. Even if, like I said, even if it's placebo, I want them to at least be able to study the effect. So please, 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 if you don't know what I'm talking about, just look it up. I'm not going to get political here. I don't want to change your politics. I just want you to vote with me this one time. Please. And then go back to however you voted before. It's fine. I don't need to know your politics. I'm not trying to change you. I'm trying to change a law. And it's about time that people go to prison. I could go to prison. And I can't think of much more depressing things than trying to fight cancer from a prison cell. So please, please, medical marijuana in Wisconsin, let's do this. Let's get this done. And I'm going to leave links in the description of this video below, okay? Because I can't tell you, as a cancer patient, I can't tell you how good it feels when they say it shrank. And it went from blah, blah to yada, yada. Like my tumor here went from like a little over, I think they said little over 2 inches, down to like the size of a small pea. Small pea. So my lymph nodes on this side were all gunked up on those, before they're clear. All of my nodules in both my lungs have shrunk. The only time that's happened is when I've added the RSO. Ibrance helps maintain me, but this thing advances even while I'm on Ibrance. It just slows it. It's not, Ibrance is the chemo that I take. It's very gentle chemo. And it's good for quality of life, but it can only slow things. It can't, it's not it's shrinking thing, at first, but as my cancer progresses, the more time that goes on, I need to address this. So please, if you're from Wisconsin, I'm going to leave a link down below where you can register to vote. That's the same link that you can use to ask for an absentee ballot if you're too sick to vote in person. Okay, they'll send you a ballot and then you fill that out and just have like your husband witness it or whatever. But please, you and everybody that's of legal age and legal status to vote, please vote with me. I'm an independent voter. You know, I'm not one of these, I have to vote one way or the other, you know, but I vote issues. I'm an issues voter. I have certain issues I vote for. So please, please look up our representatives, see who you need to vote for to help me get this passed. Thank you. Thank you. If you do, I will leave links below to help you do that. All right. So anyway, nothing in my treatment will change now. So I'm just to stay on the regimen of Ibrance. Like I said, this is week 3 right now, and then I get a week off next week and I get my blood checked and everything. And then also I've seen a counselor just one time. It was like an intake, but I thought I could use maybe a little bit of after that, after being so afraid for several months, 6 months between scans, I thought I could use a little brush up, like a little tune up. So I will be seeing a very, very nice counselor at the Cancer Center. She specializes, I think, with handling people who deal with these kinds of things. And she was even interested in hearing more about the RSO. So I gave them all the information I could. This is just water. It's bubbly water. So I'm not drinking grape soda. It's a blackberry mineral water kind of thing. Because I am trying to lose weight. I'm trying to drink less soda. And I do drink tap water as well. Our tap water is pretty good here. But yeah, I also drink canned water sometimes. So, and I like it because, canned water, if you get the aluminum cans, we take our cans in and cash them in for money. So we recycle our cans. Anyway, for people because I have a friend who is currently living, I believe, in Vietnam, like the jungle, and there's trash problems and recycling issues. And I just wanted to show that even though it looks like I'm using trash, we recycle. We have a recycling plant here in our city. So I know that's been kind of an issue, but our water is pretty good. So I just kind of wanted to say that. I know not everywhere in Wisconsin has that. So there's a lot of, backwoods kind of stuff, but it's winter here. So I haven't been out in nature very much, which is why I got this background with the nature and the butterflies and the trees. I just thought that would cheer me up a little. Yeah, I have some lifting on this finger with my nail. So I have to redo my nails soon. Maybe I'll do a video about that. So everything's good otherwise. Again, I'm leaving links below if you want to know more about just what I've been babbling about here as far as like where to register to vote. If you're in Wisconsin, I'll leave a few links down below about RSO if you're curious at all about that, what it is. I'm not going to tell you where to get it because as far as I know, there's only anecdotal evidence, but I hear about it a lot on the message boards for breast cancer. And I originally got on it because of my sister. Her boyfriend at the time was recommending it. He knew people that had helped with their cancers. So if you have cancer, especially if you have metastatic cancer, you may want to look into this for yourself or not. It's up to you. Again, I don't want to change you. I love you how you are. If you're watching this, most likely you're somebody that I probably adore. So don't, and if not, even if you don't know me, I love you. Thank you for watching, and please be kind to yourself and others. All right. Take care. Bye.